Hi, for my research project I wanted to study the environment, and in particular global warming. So I started off by going to our library databases, and I found through SIRS Issues Researcher some articles about this question: are human activities causing global warming? And in this website I found out there was two sides to this, so there's a yes and a no, and then I looked at some of the resources under the yes column and some resources under the no column. In particular, I looked at this article called "Just Past the Hottest Decade Ever, It's Clear the Globe is Still Warming." So I decided to fill out my evaluation checklist based on that article. So first of all, I found out that this is a .com because it comes from SIRS, but then I found this through the school database, library database website area. So what I found about the author in this is that there's actually quite a bit of information about the author. So first of all, this author's name is James J. McCarthy, and if I scroll down I can find more information about James J. McCarthy down below. He's a professor of biological oceanography at Harvard, and I'm actually able to email him here. So from that perspective there is quite a bit of information I can see for that. I can contact him, and also it shows the publisher of this particular piece of writing. So it says that this is the McClatchy Tribune Information Services, and I can actually contact the publisher as well. And this particular one, the author does cite some sources, but I don't have any links to them. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, so I would have to study that a little bit more to figure out whether or not it is reliable, but the author does at least cite some of those. From what I can tell, it doesn't come from a government or education website, so I'm not really sure. I put no for that one. The copyright information is pretty clear. It shows at the top there that it was copyrighted in 2013, and that's when this came out, that it was October 14, 2013 is when the original article was published. Going back down, the website was published within the last 3 to 5 years, and most of the links, photos, and videos are still working, so that was good. The site does present some facts and not just opinions. In fact, a lot of the article is about the fact that we actually have measurements that can tell us that global warming is undisputed based upon its factual information. So a lot of the information in here is just factual bits of information coming from some of the references that this author has looked into. Continuing forward then, there isn't quite enough information about this topic. In order for me to just use this source, I would have to look into others, because there aren't a lot of other links that are provided as far as additional information. I really just get what this author thinks. So as far as I'm concerned, it's good information so far, but it's not quite enough for all of my research project. I need another resource. Is it appropriate for the task at hand? Well, in my case, I wanted to study global warming and whether or not we are having an impact on global warming as citizens, and so I think it is appropriate for that because that's its topic, and then it seems to provide some pretty strong information, but again I'll have to look in a little bit more at the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.